Yeah, I think, Iowa's a good defense. They've had success of getting interceptions this season. And, good thing that, the offense that we have here in Michigan, we pride ourselves on not turning the ball over. So I think, this will be for sure a good challenge for us. And, as you mentioned, Iowa is a good defense, and it'll be, we're looking forward to the challenge.
If you could talk to me a little bit what it's like having, kind of a talented understudy in JJ with you, and how you guys have been able to feed off each other this year in practices and also in game situations, just in that, you do kind of have your little specialties when it comes to play calling.
Yeah, JJ's a talented player, and I think, he's done a good job of, um, you know, making sure that he's prepared for the plays that are set for him in the game plan. And I think, we're every week we're aware of, the game plan. And I think Coach Gass does a great job of making sure that every player on the offense is, prepared with the game plan and is confident in it. And I think no matter what guy you choose out of the offense, that, I think every single dude is confident and is, they're going to take their job super seriously come game day.
You guys have been in a lot of close games this year. How do you feel? And so has Iowa, and battle tested, I guess. How do you see that dynamic playing out? How you guys have persevered, I guess. Thinking back to the Penn State game, for example.
Yeah, for sure. I think, that was something that we were confident in going into last week. We knew that, we've been tested this season. We've gone through, basically really just all kinds of different game situations. And that's something that we've prided ourselves on since camp, is being a very sound and good situational football team. And I think, all that work and all the preparation that the coaches have done to get us here is going to make sure that we're ready come Saturday.
Hey, Cade, obviously you've played a lot of football at this point, started a season's worth of games. Have you ever been a part of an offensive line performance where, like Saturday, it looked like those guys didn't miss an assignment at all?
Other than the Washington game, I don't think I've ever seen or been a part of an offense with such a dominant offensive line performance. I think, that's just a testament to the amount of work and the mentality shift that that room and that Coach Moore has preached to the rest of those dudes, and just simply the execution level. These guys are confident in what they can do, and, and we're confident as a group that we can follow their lead and that they can drive this offense.
You guys, as leaders, you've been standing alongside Aiden Hutchinson. Having him back this season, what do you think he's meant to this team, not just on the field and the production, but as a leader and in the locker room? What has he done for the team this year?
Yeah, Aiden is a tremendously influential person on this team. Despite not just having the most, impact on a field that I think a defensive player could have, I think the role that he has on this team is just so important for not just for, just for being a leader, but like helping the other leaders on the team, like me and Josh, just hearing Aiden's opinion as well is, just super important. He's contributed so much to the change and the mentality of this team. And we truly appreciate him, and, especially not just his play, but his leadership as well.
Going back to the offensive line question too, I wonder, when did you guys realize that you could play this way with the offensive line, with the running game, with Haskins? Was there a point where you could see it coming together and you guys knew you could envision this being the way you would play?
I think since the beginning of the year, we've obviously put an emphasis on the type of run game team that we want to be, the level of physicality, the gap schemes, even just the simple, just zones, just coming off the ball. And just really, it's more, we have plays in our offense that they're called mentality plays, that it's not as much as about the scheme as it is just the level and intensity that we're going to come off the ball with. And I think really the game that we really realized the potential of this group was, I think, Washington. I think, the way we were able to, just manhandle those dudes was, at a level that I don't think, that I for sure have never seen at this level.
Cade, you've been a part of a lot of big moments athletically. Where does Saturday's win rank up there? And as a follow-up, how do you forget that game and move forward and prepare for another game this Saturday?
Yeah, I think beating Ohio State is definitely one of, if not the pinnacle of my career. I think just being a part of this team is an honor, and for us to be, to finally get over the hump, I guess you could say, of beating Ohio State means so much, not just to me, but to the rest of these guys. And I think, as we continue going into this week of preparation, we're going to watch the film today, and then as soon as today's over, that game is over as well. We'll come back and we'll appreciate that game after the season, but for the time now, we gotta beat the Hawkeyes, and we gotta take home a Big Ten championship, because there's not one dude on this team that has a ring, if definitely not a Big Ten championship ring. So, that was one of our goals that we wanted to achieve this season. Now we just have to go on and achieve the next one.